Hello, look back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more Stalker Gamma, and we are continuing right where we left off previously, but this time with some new information, and some information that's actually pretty difficult to acquire. Gonna be brutally honest with you. I found out where the thing is supposed to be, right? So in the southwest corner of the swamps, it says. I was looking at the southeast corner of the swamps, first and foremost, but I thought I'd start from here and then work my way that way, right? Didn't expect it to be here, obviously, but yeah, I wanted to check these anomalies anyway. The anomalous site I'm looking for, actually, is, it's a bit funny. It's here, and then it teleports you to the anomalous site that you need to go to. And a part of me remembers that. I had to look it up, but a part of me remembers that as being one of the quests for Clear Sky, right? Now, out of all the Stalker games, the second one I've played the absolute least of, and I think is objectively the worst, probably, but outside of my gripes with the game and the warfare system in it, and, well, pretty much everything else with it, it's, you know, it's the fact that I don't remember much about it. That's going to be a little bit of a problem in the swamps. Got my answer, though. Wasn't exactly the easiest thing in the world, but I did get my answer. And that means we are off to the Clear Sky base really quickly. Grab the stuff and then get out. Or rather, go back to Cold and hand it in. And I still find it kind of... Hello? Would you care to wake up? I just ran up to you and shot you in the face. I mean, not right now, obviously. If you woke up right now, that'd be a bit much, but you know what I mean? Like, I suppose it wasn't really easy to spot from all the stuff up front, but still. Okay, anyways, makes my job easier. Lack of yelling and response seems to suggest he was the only one here, which is also good. And let's get going. Is this like... The map shows this as more or less the official road into the base. Yeah. I sort of always go through the thing, but it doesn't matter. These are all insignificant details. Reload and stop to catch my breath for a second. And also check if there's anything I can eat. Now, there's plenty I can eat. I just need to cook it. And that's going to be a slight problem. Let's not walk into an anomaly while checking. I think I have a field cooking kit somewhere. Yes, I do. I just need some charcoal. Honestly, probably the best thing I can do for myself is buy some charcoal from the traders over there, cook up some meat, and just call it a day. Have that be my meal. In all due honesty, yeah, that's honestly that's just there's no reason to buy anything canned or whatever. It's gonna be more expensive. Swallow my pride and use the cooking kit that was provided. Essentially, okay, just gotta be careful here not to run into any loners. This is not how I usually check. I'm usually a little bit more careful, but I know I was here recently, so I know it's going to be somewhat simpler. Okay, hello. First of all, do you have any work you need done? Eliminate the bandits. Eliminate the herbivorous mutant east of the pump station. Yeah, I don't have time to be chasing mutants around. Do you have any charcoal? No. I think the charcoal, I'm gonna have to go to this guy over here. Or is it the technician? I think it was you, right? First of all, I have some information to sell. There you go, PDA, 600 rubles. Rubbish. Had I known it was 600, I would have disassembled it for parts, because it would have been more useful. Charcoal. There you go. 1,100. Honestly, not bad, not terrible. It'll do. I'm also going to sell... Tell you what, I will sell the ammo that I don't intend on using. Like, ever. I could disassemble this, but I have plenty of pistol ammunition. These things I will disassemble. This I won't. And I can sell this as well. And that's 5,000 rubles, because I've decided to tweak the economy a little bit more. As I've mentioned, we've gone into the area of grinding a little bit too much of mundane and boring tasks for me to actually make fun episodes out of, so I'm gonna tweak that a little bit, with no sense of shame or, you know, anything like that, really, so yeah. So we're going to cook up a couple of things, then we're going to disassemble this, because I need some of the plastic and the fasteners and stuff from it. Well, I don't need it, but they're useful. And then, obviously, the food that we get is going to be more than enough for a while. You'd think the pork chops would be the most... Yeah, the stewed pork chops are the most filling, and that's okay. Then, do I have... Unless I do have something else to drink other than mineral water, but no. Speaking of, I could buy some from the bartender over there. Mineral water is the thing to go for. It's very cheap and very light, all things considered. Yes, это мы. There you go, there's your information. Classified and or otherwise. You got it, and yeah, I forgot to get the water again. Sorry. Hi. So just one bottle, please. Thank you very much. As you can see, I didn't change how much things cost to buy. I think that part is good. I just slightly increased how much the stuff I'm selling is worth, because, you know, feels like I should, at least to me. There it is. Okay, you just need to find the correct spot in the fence to hug in order to get yourself teleported into just a slightly different area of the Great Swamps. Yes, I know. And then, we're not going to need our gun for this bit because, well, first and foremost, yeah, I can see the artifact. Okay, I can see that artifact. That artifact is calling to me. And I could be wrong. Okay, so there's an anomaly in front of it, but okay, let me just okay, so it's gonna involve getting... Ouch. Yeah, it was always gonna involve getting a little bit hit because it's sitting in the middle of the anomaly. But just got slightly nicked, and that's okay. And then we leave. Thing is, that was the tapeworm, and if I'm not mistaken, that is not what I'm looking for. No, that's the bog pounder anomaly. That's the observation post. That's the stomper anomaly. Where's the arch anomaly? It's supposed to be... Excuse me for a second. I'm gonna go through this bit armed to the teeth because I don't know what to expect. It's supposed to be here-ish. I probably shouldn't run too much because Oh, there's a bunch more of these things. Oh. Yeah, but this isn't... It's not even marked as the arch anomaly on my thing. I may have to go like a bit further to mark it down as the arch anomaly, but... Whoa, okay, nearly stepped into something. Let's not step into anything. Lovely. And let's get out of here and into the base, or rather back into the base. Which, I wish I could just jump the fence and get back in. I wish I could come the same way I came here initially. Unfortunately, I cannot, but it's not like it's far away, it's just around the bend. Although I do believe some time has passed, which works both to my advantage and disadvantage, oddly enough. On the one hand, it's good that some time passed, because it may give me a chance to try the whole clear out the army from that position quest again. But I'm going to try it anyway, because I'm going to hopefully sleep here for a little bit. I'm at 47%. It's going to take... I'm going to take some convincing to fall asleep, probably, but... Yeah, That seems good. I'm also carrying a lot of stuff. I should probably disassemble a few things. Mostly the ammo, I reckon. Yeah. I should probably disassemble this too. Yes. I have tons of those already. Tons of those too. I should disassemble everything. 545, I don't think I'm going back to, but I might keep it just for good luck. I don't know. Our fallen will be avenged to the blood of our enemies, etc., etc. Monolith. Feel. Okay. Sure. That's what you say. And obviously now there's going to be bloodsuckers and all manner of nasties out and about because it's the middle of the night. Yeah, speaking of, the places where I was looking for the artifact and, or rather, information for the anomaly sensor and stuff, are full to the brim with people complaining about the exact same thing I was complaining. That is to say, people complaining about the fact that the swamps are the absolute worst and that everyone hates them and etc, etc. And I find that really, really funny, honestly. Wait. I'm bringing it to you? Oh, I thought I was bringing it to Cold, but no, I'm bringing it to the main trader in the area. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Hello. Spore. I'm back and I have the device. Here you go. Okay. So, mission updated, mission completed. I've received stash coordinates. 4 army medkits, some fentanyl. I'm not quite sure how to really... Yeah, I understand it's medication and that we use it in the zone, but, you know... Yeah. Anyways, that's interesting. Let's see if I have anything to sell. Okay, sold a couple of things. We're ready to leave. Thank you. I need to change the batteries on this PDA. I can barely see anything on it. Yeah, I think all that's left is the army stuff, and we can get to it tomorrow morning. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. It's actually perfect, because I can go and sleep for a while. Now, I realize I'm currently not that sleepy, but I do have one last sleeping pill that I can use. I also have some devil of the lettuce, as they call it in some parts of the world. I just eat the whole bag of it, which is really funny. But anyways, yeah, I can sleep for a long while now. And hopefully that'll give the chance for the, military to, everything sort of sort itself out. If it didn't. Yeah. Alright. First and foremost, we've slept. Loners have had a chance to infest the area. Nobody make any sudden moves. I don't see anyone. I've learned where they are. It's that campfire, this campfire, and the bar area. That's where they usually hang out. So, yeah. Right. Здорово. Tasks, that's what I wanted to do. Task board, refresh. Deliver the package to army warehouses, no thank you. Retrieve documents for Clear Sky in Yantar. 12 bear chops. Where the hell am I going to find 12 bear chops? I had side sucker skin. Yeah, I wish I could give you some, but no. No. Retrieve the documents from Yantar is kind of useful. Classified information in Cordon. No, I don't want to go there yet, because I can see the future and I know how these things work most of the time, so yeah. South of the road to Agroprom. I'm coming back anyway, might as well grab that. And then deliver the package stuff is not that important. Okay. Yes, I'm going there anyway. Okay. Let's unpack the batteries. Drop them. Put in slightly newer ones. And the PDA looks normal once again. So, we're going to do pretty much the same thing again as we did before, except this time I'm not going to take shots at the military from 10,000 miles away. I'm going to get in nice and close. And... okay, that's an ecologist. Hopefully this time it works. I would make a jump cut here usually, but I've slept through the night and I don't know what's up ahead, and it could be literally anything, so... I guess as kind of boring as it might be to run through the same area twice, I kind of have to do it, right? Yeah. Okay, do you guys step in an anomaly and get teleported here or something? Which exists. So, let's not be too hasty to judge about that. I'm just hoping that what just happened there doesn't happen to me out in the field, which I'm not sure whether... Like I said, I'm hoping it doesn't happen to me out in the field, and especially with hostiles, because... well, that would be mighty rude and unpleasant and all manner of horrible, honestly. So, yeah. Regular bandits. Might want to avoid the pumping station, honestly, because renegades hang around there. I think at some point I said renegades are not friendly with bandits. We've clearly seen the opposite to be true, but I think that means that the renegades are they're only friendly to bandits and nobody else. But I don't know if that was always the case. Just sort of for the record. I do not know what is that. Is that a flash? Flesh, sorry. Indeed it is. That was a flesh. Okay, 3 cats is a bit much. As these situations like this is where the Chimera Hunter would have failed me miserably. But 357 works, although to be fair, against cats a regular assault rifle in any caliber and any type of bullet would work because they're very, very fragile mutants. Fast, silent, loads of damage, but very, very fragile as well. Just worth noting. You are good eating, so let's... Well, you wouldn't say, looking at it. I know. I don't like the... I don't like what just happened with the stuttering, so I'm just gonna preemptively save here in case of a crash or something. Again with the stuttering. Okay, I mean, I understand there's combat going on back there, but... And I understand I'm moving through the swamp a little bit quickly. Maybe I should pause for a second. Let the zone catch up with me, I suppose. Big shot at the bloodsucker. Is that what they're fighting? Yes, one didn't get his fill last night, and now it's still up and about, chasing for stuff. Don't ask me how I knew. It's just that a part of me somehow knew, right? Well, jacket rounds, only got 60 APs, that's, I wonder if I fire a couple of shots, whether they'll sort of come running towards me. Because this rock is a good position to sort of gun them down as they approach. There's like 2 or 3 dogs over there or something like that. It's not that bad, but kind of would prefer to fight on my own terms than run through the bushes to get to them. Okay, you have way too much stuff on you. It's like way too much. So what will be interesting? A proper hunting mechanic. Like, if you shoot a mutant... Okay. Like, if you shoot a mutant with 2... Can I cancel? Didn't kill anyone. understand I got shot in the head, but I got shot in the head very slightly, and I have a very nice helmet. If the little nausea effect could stop, I'd highly appreciate it. I saw him. Dead. There were two, though, weren't there? It's a very quick tactical reload. Weather's clearing up with the signature mist from before, but aside from that, that's gotta be everyone, because, well, there could be one more zombie, but other than that, it's gotta be everyone. And truth be told, I'm not that afraid of running into another zombie with this level of protection. Here. I would have killed for this gun earlier. Now, it's just a worse version of what I have, so... I mean... there's a collectionist inside me that's like, you should pick it up and maybe repair it one day, like years from now. And that collectionist inside me is going to have to shut up for a little while. Oh, I got it. I actually got it. See, that's why the kill feed is so damn good, though. The kill tracker, I should say, is so damn good, because 9 times out of 10, I would say, like, there's no way I actually hit that shot right. Like, that's not what happened. I didn't hit that shot. Yes. Yes, I did. That makes me feel really awesome about myself. So, AP ammunition. So, FMJ ammunition. It's the same situation as before. We find, like... a lone dog or two on the road towards the army guys. It's gonna come towards me. It's not gonna circle me from all the way over there. Like a human with a rifle might, but not a dog. Surely, unless they started sharing the same logic, in which case... well... I'm just glad they don't have opposable thumbs, if that's the case. Thank you for showing me exactly where the anomaly is, so I know to avoid it, and I now know I can use the truck for cover as well. Not particularly great cover, but cover nonetheless. And then, like, how do you resist taking out a sniper rifle and putting it to work against the... army forces, which are hopefully up ahead, but may not be. Okay, so well, let's go under the bridge like a little troll. And let's check the stash under the bridge. Just bound to be empty, but you never know. It's got a bedroll, which I can disassemble for a couple of pretty commonplace items, but, you know. That's fine. Now, I've saved. But I don't think the army's back. Because if they're back, there's always one on the MG. Although there is a firefight nearby. Maybe. So I'm not going to be entirely careless. I'm going to be just a little bit careless. Maybe if I follow the firefight? Because here's what could have happened, right? The task, as far as I'm concerned, not like what my opinion is, but the task, as so far as it concerns me, is that I need to kill all the guys that the AFU stationed here. There is a possibility that a couple of them went that way, chasing after some bandits or whatever, if they were in the back of the machine yard. Thing is, though, I chased after them this way before and didn't find anyone and so on and so forth, but... oh, for crying out loud. I slept through the night. That respawned stuff. Right, that made it so stuff respawned. And it should have made it so that now the machine yard is populated once again by enemies, and I can clear it out. Is there anything here that I might... help the Clear Sky assault team capture the machine yard from the military in the north of the swamp. This is not the first time that the Clear Sky team has failed to reach its objective target, let alone failed to capture it, just failed to reach it. This is not the first time they've done so. Thus far, that has not been a problem. I don't think that's the problem here as well. Let me look up a solution. Yep, there is nothing I can do. I tried to find them. I really did. The initial shots I took were from over there, so if any of them decided to move towards me because of the shots, they had to go this way. They didn't. I went that way looking for them, I went that way looking for them, I went that way looking for them, couldn't find any. So... there's probably a soldier somewhere. Question of where. And it's a question I don't know the answer to. Because I don't know. And that sucks, obviously, because I really wanted to finish this task, but turns out not really an option. And so, yeah. I guess that means I'm going somewhere else. No, good question is, where am I going? I wanted to go to the garbage. How easy is that to do from Agroprom? It's actually pretty easy, right? Just go to Agroprom and then garbage. I wanted to clear out the garbage entirely, like this area, everything, but then... And then I realized that this is probably something I should not mess around with because of things that happen later, so maybe not, but yeah. Dunno. Do not know. Because, you see, I'm still here. They're really supposed to be coming back. There's just one more thing I can check, I suppose. It's the road down here, even though, like, this is the road I took last time coming here. If any of them was, like, wounded or on the ground, by now he would have been, like, you know... Either would have bled to death or would have, rezzed and came back, so it's definitely not that. Yeah. Don't know what to say, really. Could check the village. Here, it's, I'll catch my breath for a second first, obviously, but then check the village, because it could be... Well, can't be that it's anyone in the village, because there's loners in the village. I don't know if I'm going insane, but I can almost hear some sort of, like... Yeah, I'm definitely going insane, I don't know. Now my left ear is ringing right now, so never mind. This guy had an SVD. Good trigger mechanism on it. What's the rest? It's like I can hear parts of sentences, if that makes sense at all. Probably not. I almost feel like I can hear like a couple of words being spoken like way off in the distance, you know, like miles away, but you somehow hear a fragment of a word. Hey, potassium iodine, is that any good? That's actually pretty good against radiation. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I mean, what can I do? We're giving up on this whole idea, unfortunately. And we're leaving to Cordon. Not to do this mission to kill the target for Aslan. I don't want to... Actually, why not? We can do that mission. I want to go north to Garbage, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Just kill this guy, probably, and go north to Garbage. There's a reason I'm saying I don't want to go and pick a fight with the guys there, because there is It's like a camp that the guy's stationed at, so I kind of want to wait for him to leave the camp before I pick a fight with him, because I don't want to take out the entire camp. And I just realized it's going to be an incredibly long episode if I do this. I'll tell you what, we're just going to reach garbage, and that's what we're going to call it for today. And I'm going to go do some work, be productive, and I don't know, something like that. Interesting. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I know how to deal with this. If I leave, what happens if I just leave to the garbage and I'm sort of in transition? Do I load on the other side with the anomaly still, with the emission still happening, and I still need to find shelter? Because if I do, it's a pretty big problem. Oh. Oh, never mind. I'm sheltered already. I just gotta defend my shelter. Oh, shite. They're coming. Just don't know who. Ecologists welcome. Anyone else is getting the full auto treatment. Yeah, lucky me, the road to the garbage leads through a pipe, which is perfectly going to shield me from everything that's going on outside. That is awesome, and it's also the perfect time to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you can hear me through the explosions outside and the world ending, please do remember to like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video and want to stay tuned with the rest of the series and the rest of the content that I produce on this channel. My name is Juggernaut. I will see you next time. Until then, have fun, take care, and bye-bye.